10 minutes before the hour, it's homecoming weekend at Michigan State University and the University of Michigan and Central Michigan University and lots of other schools around the state, too. And it's going to be a great weekend, we understand, weather-wise for it. And it all gets started today. Mark Hollis is the Michigan State University athletic director. This is like, it's like Christmas Day, isn't it? Homecoming at Michigan State in the fall?
Well, it's the start of a very, very busy weekend for not only the athletic department but all of campus as folks come back to celebrate their memories of Michigan State, but also a chance for many of our current student athletes to get out in their various sports and compete over the weekend.
What are some of the events that we might not know about that are linked into homecoming? Obviously, the football game gets a whole lot of attention and the tailgating before it, but what else comes to mind that we should be aware of if we're driving from Grand Rapids or Mount Pleasant or even Traverse City to come home to Michigan State?
Well, I think some of the things that you want to keep in mind if you're here over the weekend is it's a great opportunity to step onto campus and watch some, if not all, of the athletic competitions, with field hockey kind of kicking off the weekend at 3, and we have a hockey game tonight at 7:30. There's volleyball at Breslin over the weekend. There's soccer matches on Sunday. So it's a great weekend of competition. But beyond that, you have events like the MSU Alumni Association has their green and white brunch that's on Saturday morning. Almost every academic unit on campus has some variety of reunion, whether it be a tent by the stadium or something that's back at their facilities themselves. So, great weekend. But Midnight Madness is another one that kicks off tonight at 9:30 at the Breslin Center, and it's a chance to see the 15 young men that will be competing for the basketball program throughout the year, hopefully ending up in Houston.
Yeah, now last year, as I recall, I went to Midnight Madness, and the doors were closed by 11 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, because that is a wildly popular event. The entire arena is full. Is that what you advise people to get there very early tonight, and how early can they get there?
Well, the doors open at 9:30, and it really is something you want to try and get to early if you want to get in. The high school football games, I think my son's playing in the last game I get to see tonight, but they all kick off at 9. So pretty much when those high school games start letting out is when the building starts to fill up pretty quickly.
And you can't leak any of the details. Usually it's a bit of a surprise what goes on, but we know it's a very sophisticated. There are videos and the band.
I used to run that event. They won't even tell me what they're doing anymore, so they keep me in the dark as well. I keep pushing for a 3-ring circus theme and fire Izzo across the Breslin Center out of a cannon, but they haven't pulled that one off yet, but I'm still shooting for that one.
Well, heck, it's a Houston theme. That's where the Final Four is this year, if I'm not mistaken, so they could do an astronaut kind of thing, right?
That could be. I don't know. It's like I said, they don't clue me in on those anymore. They keep that kind of in a sealed mayonnaise jar, as they used to say on the Tonight Show.
That's right. I'm glad you remember that. There's no charge, though, to get in for Midnight Madness, right? Anyone can come?
Anyone can come. It's one of those events that, we try and let folks come in from all over the community and watch a little bit of basketball. Both the men and women's team are part of tonight's activities. So it's, a very positive experience for both of those programs.
We're going to talk with Susie Merchant a little bit later, the MSU women's basketball coach, and see if she can spill the beans, because obviously they have rehearsals for these kind of things. But
if you find out, let me know.
I will. I'll do it. In the meantime, kickoff is noon tomorrow. It's always nice to let people know what time. I have that time correct, right?
Kickoff is noon, and the team, as you know, stays at the Kellogg Center, and they'll be making their walk over 2 hours prior to kickoff. So about 10 o'clock, they'll be crossing the Red Cedar River and making their way past Sparty as they enter the stadium. That's a fun thing to watch, as is the band making their march over before the game.
Oh, yeah. And tomorrow with the leaves changing on this beautiful campus and all that going on, and it's supposed to be temperatures in the mid-60s and no rain. Man, it's going to be... I will be there on my Jameson Irish Whiskey green bicycle, pedaling through all the tailgate parties, being the guest of the world, stopping here and stopping there and watching the band and the radio shows that go on there, too. And it's this is going to be a great, great day. And so congratulations on homecoming. As you said, there are hockey games. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
Parade at 6 o'clock through the streets of East Lansing, and my daughter's competing in the state golf final, so I got to go out and sneak some of that in today as well.
My gosh. That parade is tonight then at 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock through the streets of East Lansing. Yep.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Well, you have your work cut out for you here. You're going to be hot-footing it all across the county, and we'll see you somewhere, I'm sure.
That sounds great. Thanks.
Happy homecoming to Mark Hollis, the athletic director at Michigan State University. Greg Johnson from the Grand Rapids Press told us earlier that Mark D'Antonio will be coaching from the press box again this week as Illinois comes in. Is it a trap game? I don't know. It sounds to me like the Spartans are ready, and there's clear sailing the rest of the way.